Welcome back. Today's movie is City of Angels. The movie starts when a little girl is so ill and her mother try to treat her. There is a man sitting behind the girl. The mother can't see him although the daughter can see him clearly. The mother takes her daughter to the hospital. The girl's situation looks difficult. While the doctor's doing their job, trying to save her life, the girl's spirit is talking with the man who was behind her before. She asked him, "Where are we going?" He answered, "To heaven." Then she asked if her mother will come with them. He answered, "No, not now." This man is called Seth. He is an angel who accompanies the spirits of the recently dead to the ever after. He has never been human. He never experienced touch or taste.
Earl 595 heavies.
A nice woman riding her bicycle on her way to the hospital. She is Maggie Rice, a brilliant young heart surgeon, who is devoted to her profession and her patients. Maggie will perform surgery on a patient. The patient life is at risk, and Maggie with her team tries to save him. Seth let himself be seen but Maggie finds him far too mysterious. Maggie tried to do her best but the patient can't survive. Maggie sitting crying alone. Starts blaming herself. That she should try more. Massage the patient heart longer time. Seth was in front of her, looking at her eyes. Seth walking with Cassiel. Asked him if he was seen before like a man. Telling him that Maggie was looking at him in the operating room. He answered, "No one can see you unless you want." Seth answered that he wants. He asked why. Seth answered, "To help her."
To help her.
Open it up!
Maggie asked what's going on. Ferris was looking for her. He told her that she is sick. She can't operate. But she said this is unprofessional. And that embarrassing her in front her staff. Then Maggie told him that she is tired and chemically unbalanced. Seth was unseen, exist in the room. Ferris have to go. Saying to Maggie, "I will see you." Mr. Messenger. A patient in the hospital waiting for an operation. Maggie found food that Mr. Messenger supposed not to eat. Asking who brings this food here. Mr. Messenger replied, "Am I a prisoner?" Seth was following Maggie in the hospital. The patient wife wants Maggie to tell her that her husband will be okay, but Maggie was feeling unconfidence. She don't know what she do with this feeling. Maggie saw Seth. She asked him if he is a visitor, saying to him that the visiting time is over. She guessing is he a visitor to Mr. Messenger. Seth answered that he is visiting her. She replied that she don't need a visitor, telling him that she is a doctor. Seth asked her if she is despair. She told him that she lost a patient. He replied that it wasn't her fault. Seth was calling her by her name. She asked him how he knows her name. He referred to her ID. She asked about his name. He answered, "Seth." She told him that he should leave before the security see him. And she is go. Maggie talking to herself, saying,
"No dying now, Mr. Messenger. Not until you give me Seth's phone number."
Seth looks happy to hear that. Maggie starts to have emotional feelings towards Seth. Seth and Maggie meet together in library. They develop a connection. Start talking about a book, feelings.
Because I feel it.
You don't trust it enough.
I don't know.
Food, human body. Which soon turns to mutual attraction, despite the fact of Maggie is in relationship with Jordan Ferris. Emergency called Maggie. She goes to Mr. Messenger. While she was there, Seth was there too. Mr. Messenger told Seth that he knows that he is here, although he can't see him. Seth got surprised. Mr. Messenger tells Seth that he was an angel too. But, as free will is granted equally to mortals and angels, he decided to become human by falling. Seth wants to continue as a human with Maggie, and she learns that he is an angel. Maggie and Seth are in party with Mr. Messenger. Maggie talking with Mr. Messenger about Seth, trying to know some information about him. Maggie found that Seth doesn't appear in the picture just took to him. He looks like a hollow man. Maggie gives Seth lettuce to cut it, asking him about his last name. She found that Seth cut his finger but no blood. She cut his hand again, and there is no blood, no wounds. She asked, "Who are you?" Seth replied that first time he saw her was when he came to take Mr. Belford, and he loved her from this moment. Maggie cried, saying that he lied on her, asking him to go.
Where are you?
I can't.
Maggie thinking about Seth. She feels that she is missing him, wants him to come back. Jordan offered Maggie to marry him, telling her that they are the same spices, giving her time to think. While Maggie is checking Mr. Messenger health, she talked with him about Seth. He told her that Seth get pain, hungry. He can give up all that. Give up eternity, only to be with her. If she said yes. She asked how. He answered, he can fall. She asked him, how did you know?
Because I did it.
Maggie go to the library, trying to find Seth. She needs to talk to him. He appeared for her. She told him that Jordan give her a marriage offer. Seth saying that she don't love Jordan. Maggie replied that they are the same. And she needs a person who feels her touch. Telling him that she don't want to see him again. Then she is gone. Seth took the decision to fall. He wants to be with Maggie. Seth becomes human by jumping from the top of a skyscraper. Seth wake up finding himself get wounded and there is a blood.
Where she is.
Seth wants to go to Maggie. He went to the hospital asking for her.
I fell.
Off a train?
I fell in love.
Her friend and told him that Maggie has gone to her uncle's mountain cabin at Lake Tahoe. He takes a ride to Lake Tahoe. At Maggie's doorstep, she realizes he has become mortal for her love. He asked her if he is late. Did she get married to Jordan? Maggie told him that she loves only one person, and this person is Seth.
We have our whole lives together. You and me, Mr. and Mrs. Plate.
Maggie rides her bicycle to a store. On her way back, happy and fulfilled, her eyes closed, riding her bicycle, and her arms wide open. A logging truck crossing her path, causing a big accident. Seth feels that there is something wrong. He gets worried about Maggie, going to search for her. Maggie told Seth that she sees the angels who have come to accompany her. Seth told Maggie not to look at them. She told him she is not afraid anymore, telling him ask her what her favorite thing in life was. She will say it was Seth. Seth is visited by Cassiel. He asks if he is being punished for becoming human. Cassiel told him, don't think like that. That's life. Cassiel asked him if he would known that this will happen, would he have done it? Seth answered that one smell of her hair, one touch of her hand, is better than eternity without her. Seth expresses his joy in being human. He accepted his new life by running into the ocean. Cassiel and the angels are watching him enjoying the waves at dawn. If you enjoyed the movie recap, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to see more.